Two Miami Valley high schools were put on alert after fake active shooter threat calls today.
Now police are investigating where the threats came from, saying that these schools were hit by swatting. 2 News reporter Allison Gens live with us in the studio, asking questions about what is causing these calls and what is being done to prevent them. Allison.
John Brook, Thurgood Marshall, and Kenton Ridge high schools were put under shelter in place after fake threats came in this afternoon. School safety experts say swatting causes a significant strain on law enforcement, school districts, and especially students and their families.
I got a phone call at work saying there was an active shooter. So of course I left and come straight here.
Jennifer Conwell is a mother of two. She says it was an emotional drive to Kenton Ridge High School after getting a call that she feared could turn into her worst nightmare.
Yeah, hysterical mess.
That call and another at Thurgood Marshall High School Tuesday afternoon both turned out to be fake.
These particular swatting events are really specifically targeting multiple schools. They are trying to overwhelm the system. They are trying to consume all these resources. And I think probably most significantly and most dangerously, they are trying to create this belief that our schools are dangerous.
Dr. Amy Klinger says last fall there were over 350 school swatting calls across the country. Governor Mike DeWine is going after swatting, signing an anti-swatting bill into law that goes into effect on April 3rd and will make swatting a felony. Klinger says this law is just one piece of preventing threats in schools.
We have to disincentivize. We have to discourage people from doing this thing in the first place that's causing all these really awful consequences.
With an increased attention on swatting calls, Klinger says districts need to balance being proactive and reactive to keep their students and buildings safe.
We really have to continue to broaden our perspective on school safety and keep swatting from making that the only thing we think about.
Now, the FBI released a statement today saying they are aware of the swatting incidents and are working with local, state, and federal law enforcement partners to gather more information. In the studio, Allison Gens, 2 News.
And these hoax calls are the latest in a series of false reports made about local schools in recent months. Several calls were made last September involving Belmont and Dayton and Springfield Catholic Central. In both cases, the calls were hoaxes. Another hoax call was made about Catholic Central last October, and a 12-year-old girl was arrested.